Welcome back to Log Cabin Gaming, and have we got a treat for you today? Sit back as we watch the Dark Princess Slaanesh Pretenders take on Grandfather Nurgle's Blessed Sons in a race to capture important objectives before they are razed from the battlefield. Who will be the victor? It's all to play for as we bring you another Sigmar in 60 Minutes battle report. Hello, welcome to Log Cabin Gaming. We got Ross.
Hello.
Who is sporting a new haircut, you guys may notice.
You're disappointed.
Yeah. It's a bit like Double Impact, where
it went down to there and I was like, it's so out and never went down. I was like, yeah, done. Done, tried, didn't like it.
What are we doing today? 1500 points?
Yep.
Of Slaanesh and Nurgle. So we've got two beautifully painted armies. We've all set up. We've got all this lovely juicy terrain to play with, supplied by HRC Wargaming. This stuff, battle mat is from Urban Mats. And the mag trays are from Mini Mag Trays, which are actually very cool. I need to order some more, but you guys should check them out. I'll put the links in the description. So we have got, 1500 points of Slaanesh. These guys have set up, but what we'll do is we'll give you a quick army analysis overview and the scenario that we're playing, which is the Blade's Edge. So we'll explain all of that, and then we will go into turn one. Sound good? Good. Okay. Yes. Agreed. Let's just roll some dice.
So it's 1500 points of Pretenders. This is my Keeper of Secrets with the traits Strongest Alone and Strength of Godhood. She's got the Artefact Sliverslash, a Sinistrous Hand, and the spell Slothful Stupor. Next up's the Contorted Epitome with additional spell Hysterical Frenzy. The Infernal Enrapturess is there as well, so hopefully disrupts some casting. Then I have two Bladebringers on Exalted Chariots. Between them they've got the spells Phantasmagoria and Soulslice Shards. And I thought I might as well bring some troops. So I've got two lots of 10 Dameonettes and some Hellstriders at the back with the Hellscourges.
What's that? Oh, that's your
That's
scenery.
that's my Fane. It's not Hellscourges, it's the claws, the spears.
Cool. Alright. Excellent.
Okay, so we've got Maggot King of Nurgle. The General is the Harbinger of Decay. I'm playing Blessed Sons, so he's got the mandatory command trait of Foul Conqueror, and he's carrying Witherstave. Then we've got the Lord of Blights. He's got the artifact of Blotshell Bile Plate, which is the other mandatory artifact. Behind him is my final hero, the Glotkin. He's got the Plague Squirrel spell. Then, it's nice and simple, we've got 20 Marauders, 3 lots of 5 Blight Kings, which sit in the Blightsist Battalion, and then to make up the points we've got 5 Warriors all back.
And how many points is that?
1490.
Excellent. Today's scenario is the Blade's Edge. The battle is fought over 6 objectives, 3 objectives in each player's territory as shown as on the map. It's all about gentlemanly conduct in this one because the player taking the second turn gets to raise one of the objectives at the start of each battle round. The battle lasts for 5 rounds and each player scores 1 victory point at the end of each turn for each objective that they control. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle wins a major victory. If the players are tied on victory points, then they look to see how many auxiliary objectives they have completed. If one player has completed more auxiliary objectives than their opponent, then they win a minor victory. If both players have completed the same number of auxiliary objectives, then the battle is a draw. Today we are playing in Shaiish, the Realm of Death. Available to our wizards is an additional magic spell called Ripples of the Necroquake, which has a casting value of 7. If successfully cast until the end of that phase, add 1 to casting rolls made for friendly wizards if the casting roll is for an endless spell. Also, all terrain features, including faction terrain, have the nullification scenery rule in addition to any other scenery rules that they might have. The realm artifact that you can pick whilst we're here is the Gravesand Brooch, which means you can reroll saves of 1 for attacks that target the bearer. You can also use the realm command Amethyst Aura, which is a command ability. Pick 1 friendly unit wholly within 12 inches of a friendly hero. Until the end of that battle round, roll a dice each time you allocate a wound or mortal wound to that unit. On a 6, that wound or mortal wound is negated.
That's not so fun. Okay, in my hero phase then, there's not much I can do. I get 1 depravity point. Cha-ching!
So it starts.
From having an Infernal Enrapturess on the board. I might as well try, yes, sorry, it's just there. Might as well try to cast a Mystic Shield. This Bladebringer is a chariot as a unit, which is also a hero. We're going to see if I can cast a Mystic Shield on the Hellstriders. And I fail. Well, I've tried to do Mystic Shield, so I can't do it again, in my understanding.
Yeah.
So that is the end of my... Okay, I'll get some movement.
And that's the end of the movement phase. So Ross's stuff has all moved forward. Did they all run?
Some were tentative. So the chariots didn't actually go their full movement, so I don't want them to get burnt out too quick. She walked so she can fire now. And the epitome was fast enough, it actually just
You
walked
pretty
up
much
behind them.
practically sat on each and every objective. One thing we forgot to do actually is we forgot to tell everyone what the scenery was. So we've got some deadly terrain here. Entangling, so that's -2 to run and charge. This is the commanding terrain here. So we've got commanding terrain and commanding terrain. And we've got some volcanic terrain here that we'll need to roll our hero phase for. We've got the nullification territory there, and because we're in Shaiish, everything is also nullification. So if you've got a hero near any of the terrain, you get +1 unbind. Mystical terrain, overgrown on this one, and healing. And we should actually pick Andy's Triumph while we're there. Everything's going out of sync today.
Let's go in the middle.
Yeah, alright. Indomitable!
Reroll saves?
You can reroll saves, that's the one you were praying for. As he saw,
I was joking, I didn't actually want it.
As he saw Ross's army creeping forward.
Can I reroll some saves? Because they're going to get shredded now.
Right, so I think you've got a bit of shooting to do, Ross.
I'm going to roll 1 dice. Yep,
Okay.
so she's going to do her long range attack, which is 24 inches. The heartstring fire.
The general.
The general, but we'd look out, sir. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So it is a 2+ to hit, which goes to a 3+ to hit.
2+.
I know. And I rolled a 2, so I missed, but that was a
Awesome.
cheeky shot. So
Oh.
that's kind of fair.
Beware of that next time.
It's not, yeah, I just noticed I could pop that one off. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any charging this phase. That's it.
Cool.
It's turn 1.
So, should we count up your points? You've got 1 here. You're sitting on. Are you sitting on 1?
Yeah, there's 1
2.
there. I think
You've
I
got this one
stopped
here.
within 6 inches
Yeah.
there.
3, 4,
Oh Jesus, is that?
and,
Yeah, you got that one too.
and that one 5.
Sorry, I didn't actually intend for that one even,
Yeah.
so it's a mistake.
Right, so Slaanesh go up to 5 as we go into Nurgle turn 1.
I start with command point.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 now, and burn 1 immediately for morbid vigour.
Okay. Should we do the volcanic thing? As
Oh
well?
yeah, I think it's a 6 it goes on.
Yeah.
Is that right? No.
No. Okay.
And my Nurgle points. Are you in my heart? Probably are. You definitely are.
Yeah.
So I just get just 3. Nothing else.
Okay.
No bonuses. Put that there. Okay, and then I've got up to 2 spells to cast. I'll cast Plague Squall, which is a mortal wound spell.
Plague Squall.
Cast it.
Sorry, if you
For
that
6.
down, I can re-roll.
6. Only just.
Cool. So I can try and unbind.
You've got 2 chances to be a 6.
So I can re-roll this as well.
Well,
only time that's going to happen.
Are you going to re-roll?
Yes.
re-roll it.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. Yeah. Don't like it. I don't like it.
It's out of my comfort zone.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Cast his War Scroll spell, which is the +1 wound spell.
That'll come down this way.
This is a 7 to go.
Is that the
Ooh, 11. This guy.
Ooh.
So
Who's that? Sorry.
this guy, you can cast 2, so he's to try and fleshy abundance. 11.
Oh, another 12. Oh, it's a 10. But it's not good enough.
So the Marauders, they've got +1 wound for a turn until max hero phase. Might be stupid considering you get depravity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it will keep them around longer.
So
And I think that's my hero phase done. Oh no, and 4 up. They take a mortal wound from the tree.
No.
Yay!
Yeah.
Cool.
That's hero phase done, so it's just movement now.
Right, so movement's finished. So this is how they've ended up. Everyone's just shimmied forward. No, who ran? I think the Marauders.
Marauders and the Blight Kings ran,
Yeah.
but they can still charge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
Because of
they're
the
right
tree.
near the tree.
So I'm going to shoot my Pestilent Torrent. I think I'm going to go for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't really look out Sirs or anything. It's only 12, isn't it? I think it. Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
It's 3s and 4s. So pretty low chance, but we'll see. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh. That does a lot though, doesn't it? If it does
It
hit.
can do 2d6 damage.
I think that's
But I've
a
never
good
had it
thing.
work.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a powerful thing. I'm scared of it.
That's it, it's charge phase. Let's start this side. Blight Kings, something like that. 9 is definitely enough. Hopefully if I do that, they're all in.
Yeah.
And then the Marauders. This might be a very silly move, but they're going to try and take out a hero or 2.
Literally can't answer.
Oh, well.
Do a 12.
Yeah.
+1 as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
13-inch charge. Hope you don't ensorcel me or whatever the word is.
Locus of diversion.
I'm going to roll his thing. I don't think I'm going to charge him in, but we'll roll and see. You've got to reroll with save his artefact. 7. That's not much. Right, that's combat phase. It's for you to do your locuses.
Yeah.
I can only do it once on a unit.
Yeah.
And it has to be a hero, so I can only do it once against the Marauders, even though it's 2 heroes, and there's nothing to do there. So it's a 5 up. I'll do it from the chariots. No, so it's just fighting as normal.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Marauders. I got 6 into the Enrapturess and the rest onto the other dude. So 6 on the Enrapturess first. You get +1 to hit because of the War Scroll, because there's more than 10.
Yeah.
Thanks. And I'm going to +1 to wound because that's what the wheel's on.
No.
So it's 3s and 3s. On the Enrapturess.
It's a beefy charge. I'm taken aback. I really am.
That's a lot of misses.
Oh,
That's an awful lot of
oh,
misses.
dude.
Oh, only 3.
-1.
-1.
So a 5 up save
Oh, that should-
goes to a
6.
6. I didn't even save one. Sorry, dude.
Oh, you've got another save as well because you're a mystical.
Okay, for these 2.
Yeah. So another one.
Oh.
So you take 1.
1 wound.
And you want depravity though. So.
After a lackluster attack on the Enrapturess, the Chaos Marauders finally got their act together and dealt 10 wounds to the Bladebringer, which was exactly enough to kill it, but scoring Ross 9 depravity points in the process. The Enrapturess only managed to deal 2 wounds in retaliation, which thanks to Fleshy Abundance only killed 1 Marauder, but it did earn Ross a depravity point which he normally would have missed out on. Due to awkward scenery placement, the Hellstriders only managed to get 2 models into combat but scored 3 hits on the Blight Kings. Unsurprisingly, the Blight Kings responded by attempting to murder the Hellstriders by landing lethal damage, but due to some fluid rolling from Ross, only 5 damage went through, which killed the previously injured Hellstrider and killed a further 2 models. And that's the end of combat. So which ones did you get, Andy?
So rolled 3 along my side.
Yeah. Right. You're taking this one back because there's more. So 3. So 5 plays 3.
So now
Roll off.
we're rolling off.
We do it in this box.
Yeah. 2. 6.
Oh, Andy has a decision to make.
So if you don't take the turn, you can take an objective. If you do take the turn, I can take the objective. Like remove it.
Yes.
Oh, I need to do some battle shot for these guys. It's probably polite, isn't it? Hellstriders, bravery 6. Yeah, that's all of them, isn't it?
5, 6, 7, 8.
They're out.
Which is an icon.
Everything else is icon bearers. Yeah, you rally them.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to take the turn this.
Go for it.
So you need to burn an objective.
Burn one of mine.
This one,
Ooh, that's not what I expected.
because I think that means you need to split your force more.
Tactics.
Probably not. Probably not. You need to split your force more, and those guys are quite slow moving. So maybe it's an early.
They move 4.
Maybe it's an early sting for no payoff at the end, but that is my reasoning.
Okay. So the wheel ticks around to the burgeoning. Roll a dice for each unit within an inch of a terrain feature and 5 up. They take a mortal wound, or the Nurgle, they heal a mortal wound. Okay, so we just have to just go around, check any terrain that we're in an inch of. So he's within an inch, or she's within an inch of a terrain. So 5 up. Nope. This is I'm just going to give you depravity here.
Yeah.
The Chariot, no. The Enrapturess, no. And the
There's a big
Blight
hole
Kings,
over there, isn't there?
no. Although the Blight King's on a 6, he'll D3 as well. No.
And you've also got commanding.
Yes, so I already had 1, so I'm up to 3 command points then. And then command.
Spells, magic.
Command
Summoning
ability.
points.
So summoning.
Okay, there's a word for contagion points.
Yeah.
So I got units in my half, that's 3 points. You've got units in my half, so I don't get any bonuses. I have a unit in your half, slightly, or models in your half, so that's another 3, 6, and D3 for the tree, because there's no enemies within 3, so another 3. Sorry. So I got 9 that turn. Wow, that's better than the 3 I had before. And then it's just spells. We try and cast a Plague Squall. 6. Oh, 11.
I'll try and unbind it with the epitome so I can re-roll it, so I get two chances to get a 12. I didn't. I'll re-roll it. Oh, I didn't.
So you're rolling 7 dice.
7 dice, any 6, I can choose a unit, take D3 and spring. Come on. 1.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's alright. So how many wounds has the Enrapturess got
Well,
left?
she's got 4 left.
Probably worth doing it on her, really, isn't it? I can't see where else.
Yeah.
I bother, so she can take
Wow.
3.
Okay.
She's got a 6-inch shrub. She's on the
Oh, yes.
mystical.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a little shooting attack as well.
Right.
Rubbish one, though. My word.
So we roll these. So no. So she takes 3. So she goes down to 1. I get 3 depravity.
He's obviously, you can use Morbid Vigour, which is the shrug to units within 7 inches. And I think that's all the hero phase. Yeah, that's it.
It's a movement phase. These guys didn't move, did they?
They have moved, yeah.
They have.
They're just really slow.
Right.
Imperceptible to the human eye.
These guys edged forward. The Chaos Warriors ran. 5 rounds. And then, I think everything's just shimmied forward, hasn't it?
What I can do though? Shooting, thank you. Lord of Lights. Okay, I'm going to shoot at the Enrapturess. 3s and 3s.
Mm-hmm.
The last wound.
He hits. He wounds. He is -3 rend.
Okay, so 5 up save, but so that goes 3. But I've got an ethereal one for the.
Okay, well I go D3 damage, and yeah,
Okay.
you've got. If you roll a 6, you survive.
Oh,
Fair dues. If I don't remove there.
And then the Glockins just going to shoot the Dameonettes. I think they don't think in range, 12-inch range. 3s and 4s. Missed.
Oh god, you really do
never
roll
hits.
a 1 every time. You rolled a 1 first go as well. Sorry to remind you.
Thanks. That's really helpful. We'll charge from Marauders. I can string them back.
This becomes 11.
12. 12-inch charge, isn't it? That's right.
Yeah, with their musician.
And then I'm going to try these Blight Kings. I probably need like something crazy. Double 1's not going to do it.
No.
Let's try the Glotkin. It'll be fun.
Glock.
9.
Nice.
Might be. Although we established he couldn't fit 3,
yeah.
didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Maybe I should do this guy first. Would you be alright with that?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that would make sense, wouldn't it? I can't. Why would I roll the Glotkin first?
You get squished into the building, wouldn't you? If Glossy to get past.
The Lord of Blight hopefully can make a charge and get out of the way. 10. That'll be enough to get him out of the way, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah, freed
And
up.
then he weighs 9 to push through. Oops.
And the side.
Right.
Punches the terrain, punches his general, punches himself. The Glockin's ready for combat.
That's the end of my charges.
Gosh.
You don't want to charge his keeper.
Oh yeah, these guys are going to charge. Will that be a really bad move? Let's roll it and see what happens. I'm doing my. Well, there's no objective there, and there's no point staying there. 7.
Get in.
And then you'll probably kill him. Alright, now we've done all the charges.
There you go, Ross.
Right.
I egged him on for you.
I'll
Your
see.
keeper's in battle.
I know, that was a really silly idea, wasn't it?
Right,
I'm going to give you a load of depravity.
Well, I kind of feel daft that I'm not the one getting him into.
Does your Glockin have to resolve any damage?
Yeah, charged. So on a 4-up, D3 morsel wounds for each enemy unit within an inch of this model.
Sorry, mate.
So I think it's just the. No. And then next one is at the start of the combat phase, like yours is. So obviously I'd choose to do mine first, but mine's doesn't impact you really. It's 2d6. They roll higher than your bravery, but each unit within 7. Wow.
Bravery 10 for the chariot.
Alright, so either on 11 or 12, and who
That's 10 for all of them.
8, so not him.
Epitome's 10.
Epitome. No,
And
8.
Dameonettes.
11!
Oh,
That's one to
that's
hit.
what I really need.
They are scared of the Glotkin.
Fair dues.
Okay, now
Fair
you do your
Okay.
start combat phase too.
So, as well as my locus of diversion, the Epitome's got something called Horrible Fascination. Looking into the mirror, basically. So at the start of the combat phase, roll the dice, reach enemy unit within 6 inches, 4+ they fight at the end of the combat phase.
Wow.
So it's basically, it's like the locus, but it's better.
Better. And
So
it's
it's
you
a
do
6
all
inch
of them, yeah.
range. So if I do it on the...
You go over there,
Literally
Ross.
everything. Oh, I've got one other.
Sorry,
start
dude.
combat phase as well.
Yeah, if I do them with the...
So against the Chaos
Marauders,
Marauders,
4+, they go at the end. The Glotkin's in combat, so yeah, 5, he goes at the end. The hero, so I don't know his name, versus the Dameonettes. Nope. And then with the Keeper of
Likely to.
Secrets.
Well, there were
Yeah.
6 of him anyway, aren't they? Oh, yeah, Keeper of Secret's better, isn't it? It's 3.
3+.
Yeah, you could do it
I
twice.
can do
anyway.
both, can't I?
Yeah,
I'll try it with Horrible Fascination,
No.
and then I'll try it with the Keeper on a 3+, which I do.
Now, I've also realised the wither state's back here too.
Ah.
What am I playing at?
So that's within 12.
My buff and my debuff are stood in out of range.
So he's the only one who can fight normally then.
Yeah. They're -1 to hit, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. You go and everything first then.
Yeah, okay. I will try with the... Oh, no, that's done.
No. Andy's going first here.
Oh,
it's,
sorry.
It's your charge.
Oh, right, so go first.
He was
fight last, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you...
So
he's the only
he
one.
fights, and then I fight with all of his stuff.
He fights, and Ross does everything,
Right.
and then Andy fights with what's left.
So, Lord of Blights, he's got Bubotic Hammer. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. They all hit. 2 wounds, -1.
Okay,
2
so
damage.
5 up save. Excuse me, goes to a 6. Save
Oh,
1.
save one.
So that's
2
2
damage.
Kills
all
right.
2 of them.
Okay, well, a no-brainer is I'm going to fight with the Keeper against these guys.
Okay.
So there's nothing else I can do, really. So 1 attack, it's a 2+ to hit, which I do. 3+ to wound. Nope, it's only 1 damage anyway. Next up, it is my Impaling Claws. Normally I've only got 2 attacks, but one of the abilities I took from taking this host was to add 2 to an attack's characteristic for a melee weapon. So I've got 4 attacks with these, and they do 5 damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
So it's
Wow.
three. It's
If I put
3s
him in
to,
range.
Yeah.
it's 3s to hit. I want 6s.
Because you get extra. Jesus.
Because unmodified wound roll is a 6. It just does the damage straight away, so it does 5 damage. So 3s to hit. That's bad.
3 2s.
That's bad. And then 3+ to wound. It does. So it's -2 rend and then 5 damage.
6 up save. No, 5.
No.
Kills the boss.
Once per phase, another thing they've got with this haste, because I've got 2 abilities, is when I do damage, I can add an extra D3 once per combat phase.
Okay.
D3 damage.
Wow.
So that's yours, and then I can do it again in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what question I wanted to ask. So it does an extra
One more.
wound.
Okay.
And then I
And
can use the Great Blade, Elegant Great Blade. I have 4 attacks with this, 3s and 3s. It's 2 damage.
Is this the Bladebringer now?
Notice these Keepers
Oh.
still.
still going, really?
Yep. So it's two hits. It's -1 rend, 2 damage.
Try that. Take 2. I'll take 1 of them for 2 damage. He's down to 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the Keeper does. Really, I should have been hitting more with those claws, and I was really wanting the 6s to hit, because that's where the...
She can attack again, can't she?
She can, yeah, using a command point. Once I can pick a unit that's already been used to fight again.
You got 1 command point.
Yeah,
Probably worth it.
that's what I'm going to use it for on her, basically.
After a shameful first go, the Keeper of Secrets doubled down and struck hard for the second time, wiping out those unfortunate blight kills who had accidentally stumbled into her path. As they went, they exploded on her, causing 5 mortal wounds and adding a further 5 depravity points to Ross's quickly accelerating total.
Stay in touch after this, though.
The man
So
who's
that's-
just been
that's how-
decimated by a Keeper.
That's how a Keeper is meant to be
There's
used.
pointless making. There's no benefit to that at all.
Well,
thought if they
thousands of people are amused by it.
Well, thank you to whoever posted up in the last YouTube comments about how to actually use a Keeper. I still feel she was way too tentative and should have been in, but whatevs.
Next to fight were the Dameonettes, who were not only suffering from terror at being near the Glockkin, but also managed to pile in, so they were within the Harbinger of Decay's Witherstave, making them re-roll any 6s they scored to hit. Despite this, they managed to land 3 hits, which initially went through, but due to some swift re-rolling of saves due to his artefact, the Lord of Plagues managed to squeeze through, only taking 1 wound. The Contorted Epitome, quietly skulking behind the Dameonettes, fancied herself for a long-ranged attack, but failed to score any hits on the Lord of Plagues. The Bladebringer then chewed up 15 of the Chaos Marauders before it was finally Andy's turn to attack back. With only the Glotkin remaining to attack, a remorseful and deflated Andy managed to kill 6 Dameonettes and land a disappointing 3 wounds to scratch the Contorted Epitome. Yes, so we've got Battle Shock and this remaining unit.
12 plus.
Yeah.
16 minus the brave. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I haven't actually got that objective either.
My Dameonettes.
Your Dameonettes took 2, didn't they? They're bravery
2 went
10.
bravery 10. I wanted to get a 1 so I could
Oh yeah, bring them back.
load more in.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Bring on the spells.
so count up your points. You still
2.
got this one here. 1.
2.
That was burnt. 2. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to cast some things.
This will be interesting to see what happens.
Okay, with the Epitome, first thing I'm going to cast is these guys, wholly within 18. I'm going to cast Hysterical Frenzy.
Cool.
It's casting it's casting value 7. It's my version of like the Winds of Chaos thing. So I roll a dice for each person in the unit. Would have been better in more orders. For each 6 I do, it does D3 mortal wounds or something, I think.
Blight Kings don't care about spells like that.
Struggable.
So it's a 7. I get a 6, but I can re-roll it because I'm the Epitome.
I'm really tempted to find a little toilet
You can re-roll
to make my
casting
mirror.
and I'm blinded. 7, 10.
You've got loads of spells, haven't you?
Yep.
I've only got 1 unbind, so I'll have to save
I've got
it.
1, 2, 3,
everything's
4,
unbind
5.
territory, so if you've got a hero.
Oh, I've got. Oh, and he gets an extra one, doesn't he? Because of that.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 unbinds. Oh, so I might as well.
Excuse me.
In that case, I'll do with this guy because he can see. And he can't see. Some people believe. He can see the bottom.
Yeah, I reckon.
No.
Cool. So, Hysterical Frenzy. 1 enemy unit, wholly within 18. Roll 1 dice for each model in the unit, so that's 5. For each 6, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Done. So that was good. Next up, I'm going to do something called Overwhelming Acquiescence, which is an Epitome's War Scroll thing. Basically, it means I can re-roll hit rolls of 1 against multiple units, D3 units. Okay. So it's a 7 to cast, which I can re-roll because I'm the Epitome. Harsh. Oh, just. So that means I can pick D3 units that I re-roll 1s against.
Yeah.
So
Glotkin can use one of his.
Yeah, because everything's nullification.
No.
Goes on to D3 units. It's a 1. It's fine. So I can re-roll hit rolls against Glotty. So I can re-roll hit rolls of 1 against him.
Yeah.
Next thing I'm going to do is the same thing from this one. It's a different version of the spell, but it is called Acquiescence. It's casting value 5. I'm going to cast it on these guys. It means I can re-roll hit rolls of 1 against them. 8.
How many more spells have you got?
2. Sorry, they've done 2. This is that 1, and then the keeper's got 2 as well.
He must. His spell's better. What's he got?
Yes. I was going to
do the rear. No, I'll try this one.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because if you get the other one off, it's going to be more than 8. No.
Okay.
Had a very poor unbinding.
Acquiescence against these guys. Oh no!
Someone printed this for me. That's alright.
Oh.
The tensions get into Andy, the stress.
I will try slothful stupor for the keeper on the Glotkin.
Yeah.
So that is a casting value of 8.
Fine, that's perfect.
Just got it.
Okay, but I think
That'll glue, won't it?
Yeah.
So slothful stupor went off on an 8. But,
Like the umpires.
you're out.
oh right, okay. And then for the last spell, I'm just going to try an Arcane Bolt against from the keeper against this hero. So it's a 5, I believe.
Oh,
but
D3 then,
that's
isn't it?
D3 damage.
Yeah. 2 wounds.
So who did you say it was on?
Sorry, it's against
This guy.
that chap, and I got 2 depravity.
Down to 4 then.
I'm going to go into
Can't
movement
believe it,
phase.
Yeah. Alright, movement.
Okay.
Alright, and that's movement done. What have you done, Ross?
The only movement I could do was to edge these forward, so they're 3 inches away here.
The keeper came forward, didn't
Sorry, the keeper came around as well.
And then tell
These are all dogs.
tell everyone how much depravity you had at the end of
50
halfway through turn 2.
56. So what I've done is I summoned another Bladebringer from this one, which was 23.
Yeah.
I summoned 5 Seekers in from this Bladebringer, they're 15.
Yeah.
And then from the Keeper, I summoned these Seekers in as well, that are 15 as well. So they're like chaff troops.
Yeah.
So I have 3 depravity left.
Wow. That is ridiculous.
So I'll go into charges.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Everyone needs long charges, apart from the.
well, yeah, pretty much.
Apart from the
Lots
keeper.
of 9 inches.
Let's start off here. The Dameonettes, because they got banner, they can re-roll. So I don't want to re-roll a 3, but I'm prepared. There you go, got a 3 on 1 dice already.
Yeah.
So they're going to get in here. I'm going to charge with the Keeper's Secrets into them as well.
Oh,
this should be...
No, it can't be, because
No
it's got to
way.
be 3 or 3.
Yeah,
3 is a definite fail.
idiots.
Yeah.
They was meant to be positioned 3 away, but I didn't manage to fail to
Oh no,
do
3 is
that,
not a
so-
definite fail. What am I talking about?
No, he has to be. Yeah, if he's.
Sorry, you might be. Oh, you're
Yeah,
not
because
then.
you need to be 3.5. Because you have to
You
get
need more than 3.5 by then. Okay.
I've got some weapons have a range of 3, but that doesn't matter,
No,
does
yeah,
it? I
yeah,
can't
you have
move
to
that. Awesome. That was done.
Or you can use a command
You
point.
can use a command point to re-roll.
Although you've only got the 1, I think, that you just got this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't, because I didn't think of it. That would be great, and it would be
What is
awesome.
tokens here?
But because I didn't think of it, I'll leave it and try and learn the lesson for next time.
Would you-
And then I'm going to try some charges over here without really thinking much is going to happen. So if I try with the Seekers, so I'm going to try with these. They've just got a normal charge with 2 dice. It's when they run.
No.
So 6, they can't do anything. Can they reroll it because they've got a standard? Reroll charge rolls while it includes a banner bearer. 7.
Oh, no.
No.
No
They're
way.
gonna be
Oh,
9 away.
they're
They have to
9
be
away,
9
aren't
away.
they? Idiot. I'll try with this chariot as well.
Oh,
That's
there
a
she
9.
Cool.
So it goes into the unit which I pre-cast Acquiescence on, which means I can re-roll
Oh,
hit rolls of 1.
Nice.
Okay, so for the combat phase,
you got these guys here.
thank you, mate. Sorry.
Sorry, Andy.
they've
You
got-
just can't see them.
I've got an insane charge to make. 4. Serves them right, doesn't it, for sneaking in behind a rock. So for Locust and everything,
Yeah.
I'm going to do Horrible Fascination with the Epitome on your character and on the Glotkin.
Mhm.
Sorry, what's his name?
A Lord of Blights.
Lord of Blights. Do the Lord of Blights first. Doesn't work. It's a 4 up. And on the Glotkin, doesn't
Yeah.
work. With these guys, it's a 5 up. It's just a normal hero. Does work. So you have to fight last. I can't recast it with multiple heroes.
No, but this isn't
it's
Locust
a
of
different
Fury.
thing now, wasn't
It's
Oh, yeah, we've
horrible
done this.
fascination.
God, if you guys didn't pick me up, it'd be a nightmare. Doesn't work anyway.
But then
and
that's a hero, right?
that's the one that's been casting the Horrible
Horrible, yeah.
Fascination. I don't think
So
they
you've
can
got
do
to-
a Locust.
Well, not
That,
really.
I just rolled for that one to try.
But isn't that a hero?
Yeah.
And don't all heroes have Locus of Divergence?
Oh, I don't know. Yes.
Is
you
it?
get the Glotkin once, but you could go for the Lord of Blights, wouldn't you, with the other
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, if that's allowed. That hadn't really occurred to me. Didn't happen anyway. Yeah, it hadn't occurred
That's
to
an
me. 'cause he's
allegiance
got- 'cause he's
ability,
got
Locus
a-
of Divergent.
Oh, I see, okay.
Isn't it?
I've got to do my horrific opponent start the combat phase as well.
Yeah.
Again, which is every enemy unit within 7, so it's the same ones plus that.
Well, hang on, he can do them, can't he? Is
Oh,
it
can
6
he?
inches?
Is it 6
Not-
inches?
Changes.
Come on, Ross, get with the programme.
I know. It is within 6
6?
inches.
So it didn't even have to be in
It
combat.
doesn't even have to be in combat. Yeah.
Jesus, and it's a 3+ because it's a greater demon for them.
Bloody broken army.
I might start collecting Slaanesh.
Yeah, no, amazing.
So
I picked
they're
probably the
last,
weakest
they're
Chaos
last.
God.
So mate, what are you doing?
So that went off.
Yes,
So these guys
yeah,
are
yeah.
fighting last, and these guys are fighting last.
And
So you were about to do your
My
horrific
horrific
opponent.
opponent.
from the Glock.
The unit's within 7, so it's basically all those guys around there. But they're all bravery 10, aren't they?
Yes.
So the new Bladebringer? No. The old Bladebringer? No.
Dameonettes?
It's just the Bladebringer where it was before you
No.
played it up.
No.
Ah.
Nothing is horrified by him this time.
They're like, we've seen you, you've been around for a
Yeah,
couple
we've
of
been
times. Yeah.
We felt your wrath.
Right,
It was
yeah.
rubbish.
You've got some crash damage to do, don't you? Or is that when he fights?
I thought it's when they fight.
I think.
Texas Blades. After it finishes the charge move.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now. When a 1 nothing happens, 2 to 4 it's D3 mortal wounds, and a 5+ it's D6.
5.
I just read it, but I still need to check it. A 5+ it's D6 mortal wounds. 2. That kills
So we're still at
one.
the end of start the combat phase, aren't we?
Yeah.
'Cause that's before. I think I'm just going to use this command point to reroll ones on the Block King.
Cool.
So he takes another 2.
Yeah, it takes 2, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
kills
sorry.
one. So I get 1 depravity, but then the other one kills him.
Oh, the 2 up and
Sorry.
take a mortal wound.
No. Oh, mate. You and your dice.
I don't think
First off, I'm going to fight with these Dameonettes against your Lord of Blights. So these are 4+.
although you're
Wounds. And it's -1 rend, 1 damage.
my old Wither stave, my 5 up, ignore. So what did you say it was? -1.
Yeah.
So those will actually save.
Wow.
And he's got a reroll because of the artifact.
Wow. The Glockkin was next to fight, expecting to scrub off the final 4 wounds of the Bladebringer, but some outrageously bad rolling meant he only managed to score 2 hits on it, keeping it alive whilst adding to Ross's ever-increasing pool of depravity. The Contorted Epitome did her usual trick and poked the Lord of Blights for 2 damage before he retaliated with extreme prejudice, missing exactly all of his hits and scoring a big fat 0. Pressing the locus of diversion advantage, it was now all of Slaanesh for the next section. The second unit of Dameonettes performed as expected, killing 3 of the Chaos Warriors, but the fresh Bladebringer must have only been warming up, as it only managed to finish off a limping Blight King. The original Bladebringer fared a little better, landing 6 damage on the Glockkin and netting 6 more depravity points. Finally, the Blight Kings had a chance to retaliate, and despite rolling well, they only managed to land 3 hits on the Bladebringer. The Chaos Warriors, heavily damaged, fought valiantly but only managed to score a single hit.
That was combat.
Right. Good.
I reckon.
We have some battle shock to do.
What's my bravery?
I think it's 6.
Warriors. 6.
Okay.
The 3 died, didn't they?
Yeah,
So they're fine.
I'll do that same group, but I think I
You're
passed,
just
didn't I?
fishing for ones, aren't you?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and then.
They're flying because they're bravery 8.
Okay, yeah. So how many points you get, Ross? 1 over there.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Is that 4?
Yeah,
4.
definitely.
So that puts you to 9. Oh, roll for turn 3.
6.
Oh.
You can choose. You basically got them all already.
Yeah, I'll take the turn, I think.
Yes, I don't think that was a hard decision.
I made it hard. You noticed? All the cogs were turning.
I guess I'll take that one away, so I'll never get over there.
Yep. You fiend. Right. Do the spells, guys, again.
Oh,
Cut-
sorry, the
Oh,
you gotta
sorry.
check the wheel.
Need to do the wheel and stuff. Sorry, dude.
Turn 3, isn't it? 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, reroll battle shock test of 1 for enemy units. This is the worst one. Although I guess against you it's maybe not so bad.
It mitigates me being a knob and bringing a leg more.
Yeah.
If I'd have rolled a 1 there, I could maybe, and then a 6, I could have brought an extra load of Dameonettes Right, so yeah, if I do Acquiescence against these again, it's casting value 5, and it's where I can reroll ones, hit rolls of 1 against him.
7.
It's a 7.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I'm going to cast Slothful Stupor again, within 12 inches. So the Keeper of Secrets is going to cast it on the Glotkin, and that's the one that means you can't use a command ability or run charge. On the nose.
I won't bother trying to do that one.
No. The Epitome is going to try and cast Overwhelming Acquiescence, which is the one that means I can do D3, I can reroll hit rolls of 1, and I can reroll it because it's a horrid unit.
Yep.
Are you going to unbind an 8? Or?
Oh, I'll definitely try that once. That's,
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you have to beat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so I'm D3 units, so I can do it on another 2. I'll do it on the Glotkin, and I'll do it on... I've got this hero because I don't like him. With the Keeper, I'm going to try and cast a Mystic Shield on these Dameonettes. Let's cast... Oh! So the Mystic Shield is... This one spell, I'm going to cast an Arcane Bolt into the Glotkin. 10.
It's another D3.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just take these.
Yeah?
Well, the chance of unbinding that's pretty slim.
It's 3.
I've got my 3 5-ups.
I get depravity for... Oh, sorry.
One of them.
Nice. Right, I'm going to go into movement phase now.
Table over.
Me and my sister had a rule when we were younger.
Alright, and that's movement. So Ross, talk us through what you've done.
I moved the Keeper to an intelligent place this turn, so I managed to try and get it within 3 inches last time, but it's 3.5, so well done there, and I failed to charge. So the Keepers come round. The Seekers up here made a disgusting move. I think they could have gone to about there. But they've come round, and these ones here again, from here they could have run 24 inches or something, but they've just come round here to claim the other objective.
How tactical.
And now I'm going to try some charge rolls and see what happens.
Cool. Where are we going?
So I'm going to try with these Seekers at the back first. So it's 2d6, but I can re-roll it because they've got the Banner Bearer, but I don't need to. I think the only other one is the Keeper, which I really don't want to fumble. 7.
Yeah, 5.
That's not a 1.
So my plan is to run it into the Glotkin and have a big old fight.
Fist flayed.
Yeah. That's it. I'm not going to do anything with those Seekers. They're not fighters, they're just
They're lovers.
sickeningly mobile. So, if we go into Locus,
Yep. So what are you doing first?
I'll try for this one. It's 5+ to see if these guys have to fight last. They do. The Epitome, everything within 6 inches, so that's the Glotkin first, and a 4+.
Horrible fascination.
And then the Lord of Blights. Yeah, so he's fighting last. Then, with the Keeper, I'll do the 3+. On the Glotkin, sorry, didn't say it before I rolled it. And then there's not one over there, so you can just do normal combat.
Oh, thanks.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm a generous opponent.
Oh, and here, this is normal too.
Yep,
This is
that's
normal,
normal. Okay, I'll go here then, in that case. 2 attacks each, 1 extra because of the leader. So it's 4+ to hit.
400 more orders.
So these are 4s to wound.
They have a rend as well, don't they?
-1 rend.
Yeah.
They did.
Yep.
The Blight Kings tried to take charge of the situation, killing 2 models, but couldn't quite wipe out the unit, thus Ross achieving his goal of tying them up for yet another turn. Despite rolling well, the Keeper of Secrets only managed to land 1 wound on the Glotkin because of the Lord of Plague's protective ward. The Dameonettes finally managed to kill off the Lord of Blights despite having to re-roll their 6s to hit. The Keeper now looked to vindicate herself using the excess of violence to fight against the Glotkin again, but only managed to score 3 wounds. The Bladebringer then tried to complete the task, but with some outrageous rolling on the saves, plus the ward from the Lord of Plagues, meant that she only scored 5 hits, leaving the Glockkin hurting on 2 wounds remaining. The other Bladebringer killed 2 more Blight Kings, leaving the last one limping on 3 wounds. The surviving Blight King managed to land a hit in return, bringing the Bladebringer down to 3 wounds.
That doesn't actually achieve anything.
That's the end of the turn.
Right.
I reckon.
We have Battle Shock to take in.
Oh god, yeah. Well, not the real end, but kind of the end.
I
So-
don't.
I've got.
You've got, yeah, I think you do.
It only does 2.
Yeah.
Bravery 8.
this Daemonette died.
Oh yeah,
from
they've
this
got
group.
10 presumably, but yeah.
Yeah,
And they've
so
lost their banner though.
Daemonettes here, so they were. Working out 8.
They kill any.
He killed 1, so 5 of
Yeah.
6. And then the keeper, the Seekers over there.
Oh, they like 6.
They are bravery 10.
Yeah, all demons are 10. Yeah.
All the ones.
Oh, should we count his points? So he's got 1. Did he have that one?
Yes.
So he got
4.
1, 2.
One's still
Is there one still in the
there was
centre? Is
still
it
in there.
underneath there?
I put a chariot on
3,
it.
and then 4. That puts Ross up to 13 as we go into Nurgle Turn 3. Albeit probably a short turn 3. 5 plague
Take
bearers.
This. In fact, yeah, I haven't got enough yet. 12. No, I do because I get 3.
Yeah. That's unbelievable. How you barely scraped to
I
get
just
10.
just can get 10.
You just
110 points.
I know, and Ross has like brought in, I don't know, 500 odd points.
This is ridiculous. I've got 40 odds depravity
I
again.
have nothing to do with them.
Are you doing any spells?
Oh yeah.
Are we just going into
Sorry, yeah.
movements?
Spell. Right. Play school.
Right, here we go. Glockkin.
It's a 6. Oh.
I'm going to try and unbind
roll
that.
to unbind.
Yep, yep. The
I'm so
epitome,
tempted to make an episode.
9. The epitome has been worth.
I think I
points
might-
to my-
Honestly, make one.
Yeah.
I've got one other one. I'll try and change them here. 7 just goes off.
These are wizards, so I'll have a go with 1 to try and unbind it. And I do.
Okay.
Good.
Your movement phase done, Andy.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I'm going to shoot my 2d6 damage attack, which is now 1 damage.
Alright, so Andy's finished his movement phase. Is that your general?
Yeah.
The general has finally decided to turn up to the party. And then these guys have summoned in to counteract Ross's 600 odd points of summoning.
How many prize have you got now?
Only 44.
Another 44. So that's probably another 400 points worth of stuff.
You've probably
Maybe
got
a
1,000
little,
points.
maybe
That
a little.
yeah.
It's
Don't
the
worry, I
Blade
summoned in the
Bringers.
hundreds.
Don't worry, yeah.
Smoking it.
Alright, so we got some plague bringers,
I got 1 shot.
plague bearers. So, so what's going
4s
on?
and 2s. He's going to shoot your keeper.
Oh yeah.
You hit.
Four.
That's a 4.
This is the first time. Oh, sorry, it's 3s and 4s, but it still hits.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 2 rend.
Okay, 4 plus save goes to a 6.
Oh!
There is only 1 damage now anyway.
Oh no!
So
Right.
I'm not worried.
It's the principle there.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're going to charge. Failed. He's in charge. I've got my starting combat phase thing, I
Yeah.
guess. So, see if I can scare people.
Okay.
It was
Keeper's bravery is
7,
10.
wasn't it? So it's not them. Keeper.
Daemonettes. Epitome. And the chariot. Oh, and another chariot.
Surely I should roll at least one of those.
In that case, I'll do with the epitome against the Glockkin. I'll do horrible fascination on a 4 plus, which I get, and the keeper of secrets I'll do against your commander on a 3 plus, which I get. So,
And then,
oh yeah, and that's a 5 up. Oh
which
my
you
God.
get. Oh,
I
no.
feel so bad. I feel really bad. Right, okay. I'll take over your combat phase. In that case,
Whoa. Hang on. Andy can go.
oh yeah, all about Andy.
Oh yeah, I'm using my
Andy.
command point with +1 attack.
Mhm.
Yes, they're getting +1 attack. Because they're within 14.
Is
So I'm going to kill those
is that the
3.
general?
The Glotkin's got that.
He's still under slothful stupor, isn't he?
Yeah, when I.
Because this is still my go, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's had it
He's had it,
twice
so yeah.
actually.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
He's been in a slothful stupor all game.
Oh, right. In which case, we're still at start command league, so I haven't started attacking yet.
Yeah.
So I'll just use a real ones to hit things dead.
What on here?
Yeah, because he'll be dead before he gets to go.
Yeah.
And, well, they'll all be dead before he gets to go. So
They're all dead.
I might as well use it on these guys. Let's massively overkill 3 creatures.
As Andy correctly predicted, the Blight Kings easily snuffed the final few Seekers, before both Bladebringers finished off the last Blight King and the heavily limping Glotkin. The Keeper of Secrets tried her best to horribly murder the Harbinger of Decay, but his soulbound shield saw him shrug off much of the damage with his 4+ ward. His retribution saw him score 3 wounds on the Keeper of Secrets. Count your
I'll
points.
send a turn 3.
Yeah, end of turn 3. Is there any? There's no battle shot.
I got
is
no
there?
points.
Oh, okay. No points. So 13 still plays 5.
Yeah. Good.
Cool. Shall we call it?
Yeah, because you're gonna lose another thing, so there's only going to be a maximum of 5.
I don't think that's even a concern. I'm going to have no models.
Yeah.
I've got 52 depravity.
That is depraved.
I can even get another keeper in for 45. 30 Dameonettes for 40.
30 minutes.
So what's Andy got left? He's got 5 Blight Kings. Is it the Plague Lord?
The Harbinger.
Yeah.
Where is it?
And
Harbinger.
his summons Plague Bearers and
Yeah,
Ross.
that's why I got to summon.
So yeah, well done, Ross.
Thank you very much.
That was a good game. If you're waving a purple flag,
Yeah.
less
Sorry
fun
if you're a Nurgle.
if
I
you're
definitely
a
made
Nurgling.
some mistakes there. But to be fair, I think even if I hadn't made those mistakes, I don't think it'd be that difficult.
It was just brutal, and I think Ross was rolling on fire. But
Yeah, it was really good, really
At
lucky.
turn 5, you'd have had even more.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
That's only
The-
turn. Going into turn 4.
The Epitome was like the new thing that I tried for this battle, so I haven't really used it before, and it's just so worth it for spellcasting, re-rolling dispels and everything like that, but also keeping that 4+, which is obviously the rule. The Locust was nerfed from 4+, wasn't it, so 5. So I wasn't always getting those, and that's more of a fair chance than a 5+, isn't it? But with the Epitome just solidly doing it to everything within 6 inches, and then the Keeper getting a 3+ as well, that nailed it in the middle, basically.
I need one.
yeah, I think we're
Plague
saying
Bearer-
well,
Plague Bearer toilet is coming.
Andy and I are both going to invest in a. What is it? An epitome? No, yeah, an epitome.
No, that's not what it's You're not borrowing mine.
Yeah.
And he said he was going to take it from me so I can have it next battle, and he'd have one. Don't think that's how it's going to go.
Good. Well, there we have it, guys. Thanks for watching. There was a massive carnage unfolded this evening. Well played, Ross. Commiserations, Andy. But I'm sure you guys will be back. I think Andy's going to be racking his brain on how to counteract this Ross threat. But good. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.